Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Morris. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the...
It's 21.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Hoare. It's so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
Offense operating from the pistol. To the air, it's Orji. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage.
No shot to bring him down. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Orgy. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. After the big game, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Fights off a defender. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense is off schedule after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Southern California. That puts him on top in the second half.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Dropping back, it's Orgy. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Wolverines will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Orgy. Looking to scramble. Eludes the rush. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Branch. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Branch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The shotgun running play called. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the Trojans expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down. Big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.